Welcome to one of the fastest growing sports YouTube channels there is right now. And if you're a West Virginia fan and you're not excited about Neal Brown at West Virginia and what he's doing, especially in recruiting, you need to check your pulse because something is very, very wrong with you if you're not excited. Let's go. Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's me again, Golden Blue Dude. If you haven't already, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button. I do college football videos every single day. Having said that, if you're not a West Virginia fan, you're more than welcome to stick around. But I am letting you know this is a West Virginia video. This one right here. I'm going to be talking about West Virginia recruiting. Don't forget to check out my good friends at Tri-State Wood Sketch. He does amazing work. He can put any picture onto a piece of wood. All you have to do is send him the picture that you want on the wood, and he'll make a beautiful piece of art. Check him out at tristatewoodsketch.com. Tell him that Golden Blue Dude sent you and he'll give you 20% off. Back when West Virginia hired head coach Neal Brown, I was telling fellow Mountaineer fans, this is a good hire. This is a special hire. And I got a lot of blowback on that. A lot of people did not like that hire. Apparently they didn't know what they were getting, but all you have to do is go back and look at what he did with Troy. This dude is a great coach and a recruiting machine. And the staff that he's put around him at West Virginia, they are recruiting their rear ends off. Now, I wasn't going to do this part right here, but after thinking about it, I have to. And that's addressing Dana Holgorsen. You moron, you said that West Virginia can't recruit at a high level. That West Virginia will never be actually competitive in the Big 12. Well, guess what? Right before you, we were having some of our greatest success ever. And now that you're gone, Neal Brown is recruiting at a high level. Already a top 25 recruiting class. So good luck over there in Houston driving that program into the ground. You already ran off D'Eriq King. I actually feel bad for the fans of the Houston Cougars. West Virginia right now has a top 25 recruiting class, the first time since 2009. And a lot of West Virginia fans are saying, well, that's probably going to fall because other teams are going to fill up their recruiting classes. No, if anything, it's going to rise. There's still some prospects out there, some good prospects that West Virginia is working on. So here's a look at the current 2022 West Virginia recruiting class, ranked number 25th in the nation. We'll start our way at the bottom of this list and work our way up. Starting with offensive lineman Charlie Katerincic, 3-star recruit and picked West Virginia over East Carolina. Hey, a win's a win. 3-star defensive lineman Zion Young picked West Virginia over Buffalo and Georgia Southern. Once again, a win is a win. Here's where it starts to get much better. Cornerback Tyreen Woodby, high-end 3-star, picked West Virginia over Boston College, Liberty, and Marshall. It's always good to beat Marshall in anything. Cornerback Mumu bin Wahad, high-end 3-star pick. I think he should have 4 stars, but as is, he picked West Virginia over Georgia Tech, Cincinnati, Arizona State, Nebraska, and Michigan State. This is a better get than people are giving credit for. High-end 3-star offensive lineman Maurice Hamilton picked West Virginia over Iowa State. That's a big win for West Virginia. High-end 3-star wide receiver Gerald Williams picked West Virginia over Colorado, Florida State, Indiana, and Iowa. We're beating some bigger names now. High-end 3-star offensive tackle Sullivan Weidman picked West Virginia over Arizona State. Just one of many battles that West Virginia beat Arizona State in. High-end 3-star defensive end Eric Burton picked West Virginia over Arizona State and Minnesota. Safety Christian Stokes. This was a big win. High-end 3-star. Picked West Virginia over Iowa and Louisville. High-end 3-star running back Justin Williams. Another big get. Picked West Virginia over Louisville, Nebraska, and Arkansas. Tight end Corbin Page. High-end 3-star. Picked West Virginia over Virginia Tech, Cincinnati, Marshall, and Louisville. And now the two biggest gets. 4-star quarterback Nico Marchiol. This guy is a lefty. He's a gunslinger. He does like to stay in the pocket, but he's not a statue. He can move. He's not a dual threat, but he is mobile. This was a big pickup for West Virginia. Florida State thought they had him, but we beat Florida State, and it actually came down to West Virginia and Arizona State. So once again, we beat Arizona State in this one. And then the biggest win so far, cornerback Jacoby Spells, 4-star cornerback, picked West Virginia over Miami. I called that one. A lot of people weren't believing me, but I knew it was going to happen. Having said that, West Virginia is not done yet. Here's a look at the other big-time prospects that West Virginia is in the running for. High-end 3-star linebacker Deontay Hunter. It's down to Syracuse and West Virginia. I think he'll pick West Virginia. This is still 50-50. High-end 3-star offensive lineman Deshaun Williams. His top 3 include Maryland, Pitt, and West Virginia. This would be a great win for West Virginia, especially beating Pitt. That's always nice. High-end 3-star offensive tackle Landon Livingston. His top 4, West Virginia, Cincinnati, Iowa, and Purdue. But most people think he will pick West Virginia. High-end 3-star linebacker Raleigh Collins III. Top 5, West Virginia, Army, Boston College, Central Michigan, and Cincinnati. Most people say he's gonna pick West Virginia. Now the 4-stars. Yes, West Virginia is still trying to get some 4-stars to add to this recruiting class. 4-star wide receiver Peter Kikwata. Top 5, West Virginia, South Carolina, Arkansas, Auburn, and Boston College. Most people think he's gonna pick West Virginia. 4-star linebacker Wesley Bissank. Top 4, Miami, Florida State, Penn State, West Virginia. Now most people are saying he's gonna pick Miami, but West Virginia is still in the running. Some people have this guy as a high-end 3-star. Some people have this guy as a 4-star. So I'm just gonna put him as a 4-star. Wide receiver Kevin Thomas. Top 5, Florida, Michigan State, Nebraska, Texas A&M, and West Virginia. Most people are saying it's probably not likely that he'll pick West Virginia, but it's still possible. Same scenario with this next guy. Some people have him as a high-end 3-star. Some people have him as a 4-star. I'll just keep him in the 4-star category. Wide receiver Sean Miller. About to make his decision on Saturday. This Saturday, July 17th. Top 5, Arizona, Illinois, West Virginia, Indiana, and Michigan State. Most people are saying this will come down to Illinois and West Virginia. And right now it's 50-50. This would be another great battle for West Virginia to win. West Virginia is on the rise. We're recruiting at a high level. We already have the first top 25 recruiting class ranking since 2009, and I think that it's very likely that West Virginia could have a top 20. And it's possible that we could have a top 15. I don't know about you guys, but I'm very excited for the future of West Virginia football. Hey, and recruits, if you're watching this video, your names and faces will be featured on my show when you pick West Virginia. Yes, I will use my YouTube channel as a recruiting tool if necessary. That's all I got for you for this show. Like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you on my next show.